So Team 2's OPA. We did not get to play too much of our favorite game. Guess what it is from its deployment. But we do see a 450 Ocello here. Is that missiles on the bottom? It is missiles on the bottom. Right? Interesting. How many S2s is that? 48, huh? Other than that, it's a point defense. It's gone for the cheaper version. Auroras plus Pavis. I hate saying that word. Why did it have to be Pavis? Plus some 100 mil casemates on these tugs. Interesting. Otherwise, they're armed with jammers, and I'm going to guess chaff and whatnot. Internet Explorer bringing his tug swarm. We saw this earlier. So it has a little bit of E-War, and the rest of it is... Oh, there's a lot less in this one. Is this the same fleet? Hang on. 22, nothing, 22, 13. He might have updated it slightly to fire a little bit less missiles. Kind of hard to tell. And to go with that is another pair of 450 Ocellos, plus another pair of 450 Ocellos. Yeah, show me the 450s. There they are. So going back to what I was saying about ways for the OSP to actually fight and kill heavies on the ANS team, 450s and MLS2s, you know, coming right up. So definitely OSP does not lack the firepower to crack the hard nut that is triple BB again. It looks like no one took my advice to bring more capping power. Here's still another Scout plus E-War. We'll just go quickly through these. They're all the same, right? 450 BB, Beam BB, 450 BB. And with that is a missile CL. Ooh. Not a huge fan of the missile CL. It's a very expensive platform. It used to be really good, you know, mileage for missiles, especially, you know, if you wanted to do something like torpedo dump. But it's not really my favorite for an S3H carrier. I prefer a couple frigates over this. Just because they're a lot more, and it's got a backup antenna on it too. Interesting. I think frigates, if you want to do something like an S3H, is a little bit more flexible. You can split them up. You can do more with them than what's on here. It doesn't have any PD on it at all. Goodness. Well, let's hope that the tugs don't find it, right? Granted, S3H is a really good weapon against OSP. Except for Ocellos, which they have 5 of. But if he finds the tugs first and manages to get those hybrids off, they'll definitely slay some tugs. No problem. Oh, looks like the tugs have found this battleship on the bottom. Oh no. It's already... Oh, did I miss the missile strike? It already happened. That fast. Here comes the rest of it. We'll get to see this. Let's see. Yep, it's missing radar panels. It's missing point defense. Here comes the rest of it. And this will be devastation as they slam in. There they go. Bleh. And there's the Ocellos with the 450s to follow it up. The tugs, meanwhile, are going to shred this frigate. It's already dead. Rip Lockheed Mars. Thanks for playing. Sorry, my dude. That's a good question. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to find that out. There's no tool that I can look and see. Based on how they're performing, though, I would guess that there's some kind of radar seeker. I don't see any... oh, no, they're Gales. This thin green beam here is basically providing radar guidance to whatever it hits. And when they shine on a battleship like this, oh my god! Stop! It's already dead. Jesus. Was that... That was not even all the missiles. My god. God, that is just gross. And just like that, it's done. Wow, what are these? You're a little bit late to the party, my dude. Granted, you know, well done. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it had stone walls, right? It had 2 stone walls. And I'm sure they did work against that first wave, right? We saw that it took a little bit of damage, but it wasn't catastrophic like the second and third wave. The problem is the way missiles are. Oh, and they absolutely shred that Corvette on A. The problem with missiles, right, is, at least for right now, if one missile gets through, they'll all get through eventually. There's no amount of damage a missile does that will not do something like knock out at least one point defense turret. And that's how they are by design, right? The missiles in this game are designed that if even one gets through, it does a lot of damage. That makes them scary. Absolutely. No doubt about that. But it also puts them in a position where you're essentially playing a game of a binary situation, right? Either 0 missiles get through and you're fine, or at least 1 missile gets through and you die to missiles. And the only lever you have there is deciding how much of the enemy's missile reserve are you going to deplete before that binary situation, you know, goes all the way to the end. If you kill every missile for their entire missile magazine, well, then you just win, and they probably leave the game because they fired all their missiles and they do nothing. Otherwise, eventually, they kill you, right? No if, and, or buts. The only thing you get to affect is how many missiles it took. And in the case of so many times, some of them slam into the rock there. And in the case of like so many different things, looks like they are lasing on that battleship. No? The answer to that is like far less than what you get to bring. So in so many cases, the missiles don't kill one fleet, they kill more than one fleet. And then it's just like, you know, what do you do? Granted, this ship is covered in Auroras. That might be a legacy fleet. Aurora's absolute crap at dealing with an S2 dump. This ship has AMMs, also crap at dealing with an S2 dump. We'll see here. He's launched, you know, plenty at that BB. Here come the AMMs. Yeah, they take out some, but like, look at how many got through. Oh, did they get chaffed? No? Somehow they missed. Not that it really matters. Unlike last game, every single one of these has charged in guns a-blazing. I didn't even get a chance to talk about the strategic deployment because they've attacked move onto E, all 3 of them. One of them's already dead. One of them's crippled. One of them is fine, but it has... Yeah, there goes Lockheed. It has Acellos shooting at it from 2 different directions. Here come even more missiles. Oh, this was the ship that fired. Oh, right. That's the ship that has the S2s. Yeah, the Auroras, if you're building an ANS fleet right now, don't use Auroras. They're just not good against... Oh my god, more. How does he have more? Surely he's out now. Nope, still more. Oh, here come the rockets. This is that fleet that has the cheeky rockets on the back. Let's get the money shot. Ugh, in case it wasn't enough already. Yeah, Auroras, if you're on OSP, take an Aurora. Fantastic. The whole reason why you take an Aurora is to fight a hybrid. OSP has no hybrids, so, you know, kind of like you're taking a solution to a problem you don't have. Also, AMMs, excuse me, AMM's not the greatest answer to the missiles that the OSP are going to bring. Granted, they'll do okay against a couple of S2s fired directly at you, but if you get dumped, the problem is the seekers that are in the AMMs usually are the cheapest radar seeker possible, and they don't talk to each other at all, right? They're not like, you know, networked AI that are saying, okay, you get this missile and I'll get that missile. No. Whatever missile they see in their seeker, they all go for it. So they'll blow up the first couple, maybe even as much as half we saw when that happened. But, you know, half of an S2 dump is your ship dead, pretty much. More efficient AMM mod. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of AMMs in general. They recently got a nerf, which made them even worse, in my opinion. Now the ELs are more expensive, and I don't know. They're not reliable, in my opinion, which makes them not a good point defense weapon. Because as we've discussed before, you need a 100% reliable PD net to kill 100% of the missiles, or you will die to them. Yeah, I forgot to mention Rock. Rock, absolute best point defense in the game. Unless they have cruise missiles, but, you know, probably still then. Rock will save you every time. So yeah, I don't have too much to say about this game. It was an absolute slaughter. Again, these tugs come out swinging with the S2s. A little bit of an unfortunate situation happening with the way the fleets are built. If all three of those battleships had 3 stone walls per side and a defender on this kind of rear mount, and they flew next to each other, probably those S2s don't get through, but you have to have those stone walls. Stone walls are so critical right now against OSB. I mean, Sarissas are okay, but like really the meta has shifted for ANS to just bring, you know, hell camp amount of stone walls and kill everything. It's not very popular right now to bring containers on OSP. The Sarissas are what are really good against the containers. But the thing is, enough stone walls will also kill containers. You can mix it up a little bit more if you take lighter ships, but a BB, I think definitely you want Stonewall, 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 Defender, Stonewall, 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 Defender. That should protect you from S2 dumps, and hopefully it's enough to deal with an S3 dump. S3 dump might be a little bit dicey in that situation. But I haven't seen too many S3 dumps compared to the S2 dumps. I think fleets like this tug fleet, monitor fleet, even line ship fleets, just barfing out ungodly amounts of S2s is really coming into popularity for OSB, because you can see how devastating it is, right? Against ships that don't have the correct counters. So unfortunately, it's pretty much all she wrote. The only thing the ANS has left is this one missile CL that has no missiles remaining, so we'll just continue to watch this battleship as it is peppered and slowly chewed to pieces. What do you mean, high score? That voxel has no weapons. What's it gonna do?
The enemy secured zone eclipse.
Actually, is this tug even armed? It is! It's got 100 mils. Get him with that AP. Oh no. Is that... Oh, jeez. Can he even hurt this thing? I don't... Green is AP, right? Or is green HE? I never can remember. Green is AP. It's gotta be, right?
The enemy secured zone dagger. The enemy secured zone comet.
Nope. Nope. Lockheed.
The enemy is securing zone
Oh,
eclipse.
I shouldn't name him, maybe.
We are contesting zone eclipse.
Is it Talvieno? Yeah, maybe it's Talvieno. Either way, just, you know, a disc. Yellow is AP, green is HE. Okay, so he's firing the wrong caliber then to hurt this. Well, you did kill this one Ocello high score, so you got that. Unfortunately, there's no restores left.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
The entire ship is gutted. Oh, Bad Llama, if you're here, see if you can join the official Discord. The official Discord to send me that fleet, because I don't know how subscribing to fleets works. Like, I subscribed, but I have no idea. It might be like a mod that I'd have to load. Or someone could tell me how subscribing to fleets works, because I have no idea. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and update this. Live Gamecast. Okay, so we'll say live.
Enemy is securing zone atlas.
Play, or, Alright, players submitted fleets. Update. I think that worked. Yes. Okay, updated. I suppose I could just leave here. I mean, I don't have too much to say, right? All three of those battleships basically died to that single tug missile fleet. And that was mostly just a function of their point defense. Oh, that ship exploded. Oh, I can see what it had. So this had Sarissas, in addition to the two stone walls. The problem here was it was one side on. So only one side was firing, and it dealt with the brunt of the S2 dump. So some of them got through, took out the stone walls, and that meant the following volleys went in full force. The other ones, the AMM BB was not able to stop any of the S2s attacking its friend, and this BB had Auroras, which are completely incapable of dealing with an S2 dump. So that's what happened there. And then this final guy, the only reason why this ship is alive, honestly, is because these tugs ran out of missiles. Otherwise, it would be dead by now, too. Yes! Yes! Push him broadside on! This is 200 IQ gaming right here. Yeah, give him a little push. Expose that side. Yes. Do it. No, don't get shot. Don't get shot. This is Galaxy Brain. Go back under. Give him another push. Don't fear the turret. You can do it. This is its purpose in life. Oh my god. Oh, he gave a haircut to that bridge.
The enemy is securing zone A.
Ah, he finally surrendered. GG. Alright. Let's get a game.